What's up, cooks? Welcome to the Card Kitchen. I am the Card Chef, and today we are cooking up a deck building guide to let you know what the best starter deck is to start with in Pokemon Pocket. That's right, we got another deck building guide coming at you, and this is episode 3 of my deck building series. Go on and check the other 2 out. If you feel necessary, then come on right back. All right, now that you're back, let's figure out what the best starter deck is. And so in order to figure that out, you kind of have to look at the 3 genetic Apex packs that we currently have, which is Charizard, Pikachu, and Mewtwo. And in each one of those packs, when you first start the game, you decide which pack you want to open first, and by doing so, you get 1 free card. And so if you chose the Pikachu deck, the Pikachu pack, you get the Arcanine EX. If you chose the Charizard, you get the Executor EX. And if you choose the Mewtwo, you would have gotten the Marowak EX. And that's why I think that the Marowak EX deck is the best one to unlock. So once you get one for free, and you just keep focusing on that one pack, which would be the Mewtwo pack, you may very well easily get the other Marowak EX. Now, you might be able to do that with the Executor and the Arcanine as well. However, the other cards you get in those sets don't really help those specific cards out very much. Because you get Arcanine in Pikachu, you only get Moltres in Charizard. So in order to play the best Arcanine deck, you wouldn't be able to get the Moltres unless you split packs. Same goes for Executor. Executor right now, most often or not, is being played with Venusaur. Venusaur would be opened in the Mewtwo pack, which means you would have to split packs again. However, when you open a Marowak EX, if you get another one, and then you get the Sand/Sandshrew lines, because they are globally, you can open them in any pack, which means you would get them in the Mewtwo pack. You get a decently good starting deck right away that is all fighting. You also get Farfetch'd. So let's get into the list and break it down. It is 1 Farfetch'd, 2 Sandshrew, 2 Sandslash, 2 Cubone, 2 Marowak EX, and 1 Baby Marowak. We also have 2 Pokeball, 2 X-Speed, 1 Red Card, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Sabrina, and 2 Giovanni. And so this isn't the exact deck that you need to play, but this is, for all intents and purposes, the starter deck that we want to look at. So this deck, the way I built it, is it has like the perfect ratio split between basics, evolutions, supporters, and items. So you have exactly 5 basic Pokemon, you have exactly 5 stage 1s, you have exactly 5 item cards, and you have exactly 5 supporters. Now, I'm not saying that's the best way to build a deck, but it feels like a really comfortable starting point for a starter deck. And so this deck, because like I said, you can get the Marowak EX for free. You get the Marowak, the Cubone, the Sandslash, the Sandshrew, and the Farfetch. You could get them all by focusing on 1 Mewtwo pack. And then all the other cards, the supporters and the items, they're all unlocked in either this pack through the shop, or the Sabrina, which you can get easily with pack points. By the time you're opened all your free packs, you're going to have for sure 70 pack points that you can get the Sabrina with. So this deck is meant to be like very aggressive, and it is very aggressive because you have things like Farfetch'd and Baby Marowak. Both of these cards will be able to ensure that you automatically attack no matter what turn you start on. So if you go first or second, you can always attack with Farfetch, and if you go first on your second turn, you can evolve into the Baby Marowak and attack right away, because both Farfetch and the Baby Marowak only require 1 energy, and this entire deck takes very minimal energy requirement. Both the Sandslash and the Marowak EX only require 2 energies. The Sandslash will only do 70 damage, but if you think about it, like something like a Starmie, which is also a stage 1 for 2, is doing 90, and then you have this like non-EX card in Sandslash for 2 energy doing 70. It's a pretty good trade-off considering it's a single price Pokemon. And then of course you have the Marowak EX, who can do either 0, 80, or 160 with his attack for only 2 energy. Now, if you don't get the second Marowak EX, it's totally fine. You're more than likely going to have to baby Marowak, which means you can just replace the one that you didn't get with the second baby Marowak. In fact, if you do that, you would more than likely even increase your odds of even being able to attack right away, no matter what turn you start. Because the reason why that's important is because this is an aggro deck. You want to be as aggressive as possible. You want to be able to take out these decks that you're playing as fast as possible, especially the really strong ones like Charizard and Mewtwo. And into the Pikachu matchup, it's really good because you're a fighting type, so you're hitting Pikachu for weakness. And so in order to make this as aggressive as possible, we're also playing Giovanni's. This fighting deck, most fighting decks are usually weak to Psychic, but the one thing that this deck has above all the other versions of fighting decks is that they're only weak to Grass, and there's very minimal Grass in the meta right now. So this deck is really good into both the Pikachu and Mewtwo matchup. Now let's talk about cards that could be replaced and future builds. You can put a Hitmonlee in place of the Farfetch'd. However, in this specific version, I like the Farfetch'd because you want to be as aggressive as possible, whereas Hitmonlee might not be able to be as aggressive. Hitmonlee also won't hit Pikachu or anything weak to fight in for weakness, unfortunately. And I find he works better, the Hitmonlee that is, in a different build. And so in future builds, what this deck eventually looks like and why it's such a great starting deck is you could start here and then the deck just gets better as you unlock more cards. Once you get the Mankey and the Primate, you take out the Sandslash and Sandshrew line and you replace it with the Mankey Primate. And then once you do that, you switch the Farfetch for the Hitmonlee. And why do you do that? Because now you have a stage 1 in Primate and a stage 1 in Marowak EX that do a lot of damage. So much so that it forces your opponent to often retreat the Pokemon they have in the active and put it on the bench. And then that's where the Hitmonlee gets way more value, because now they have a really weak Pokemon on the bench that you could bring the Hitmonlee in and finish it off, or just to put more pressure on. Now, with that being said, let's get into the battles. Okay. Okay, oh, it's Zapdos though. I was gonna say this is really good, but there's no Pikachu online there. Let's go like this. Pretty good starting hand. Get the Cubone. It will Professor's Research. Alright, another Pokeball. Perfect. So we'll go like this. Do we even put the Farfetch down? I'm not sure. It's kind of really weak. Okay. So we didn't get an energy attachment, which kind of sucks. What we really need is a Professor's Research into possibly X-Speed. If we want to start attacking right away. So there's half of it. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go retreat for you. So you can start taking the shots. Like this. And now we just play the waiting game. If he has the surge next turn, oh my god. So he's gonna hit me for 30. Alright. Interesting. Okay, so now we can go like this. Like this. Again, I do not need to play the Giovanni. And we gotta do this correctly here. Come on, baby. Oh. So if he has the surge, he first takes me out, but then he has really nothing to do after that. So let's see how this goes. I also have the Giovanni, which means if he doesn't knock me out, I could retreat and knock him out with the Giovanni. Nice. Okay, so hopefully he only gets 2 max. There's 1. Oh my god, amazing. Alright, so now this is what we do. We don't even take the risk, right? It's minimal energy requirement, so I do not, because I could just get him loaded up next turn. I go like this, go like this, and then I Giovanni. Now he has no energy, and I knock out his Zapdos. Now all I have to do is knock out one more Pokemon. So now he needs to get another basic and a Giovanni in order to knock him out. And he has 0 prizes. Now, the issue is he also has minimal energy requirements, so he can just retreat as well. Oh, let's go. Gotta take out those Pikachu, baby. So I have an X speed, which is great because then I can just retreat them, and they're weak too. Nice. Let's go. Now we gotta be like very aggressive to get this Ekans out of here, or even the Weezin. Hopefully they don't cook us. That's what I'm assuming I'm playing anyways. Okay, we can really get going here, man. Actually, let me wait. Let me go like this. Okay, that's fine. So I am going to do this. I'm going to do this. And I might just take him out real quick here. It's going to be 30. Now he has to evolve. And it doesn't matter because if he doesn't get something down, I'm probably going to knock out the Arbok with Sound Slash anyways. Let's go. One second. I mean, I guess we do this regardless, right? We don't want to get red carded, so we're just going to do this all the way around. Okay, we have to be like really aggressive as possible here. So honestly, I might put it on the Sandshrew. And if I draw the Sand Slash, I can X speed and then bring him in. Victory Bell Venusaur, interesting. I do not like 2 stage 2 decks in the same deck, so now either way we could potentially take something out, getting going here. So we are going to do this, and then we are going to end our turn. I don't need to X speed now. Plus, he only takes 1 energy to attack anyways, the Marowak, so we can actually load that Sandshrew up, no problem. I would really like to see a Sandslash though. Yeah, even with that, it's fine. Yeah, okay, so cool. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to go like this. We're going to go retreat for you. Go like this. Go like this. Come on. And I don't need to Giovanni because it's a 2-shot anyways. Even if he evolves, I'm pretty sure it's a 2-shot. We would really like to take out that Ivysaur as soon as possible. Then he, of course, has the Erica. Okay. Which I still take him out unless he's got a potion. He does. Oh, man. It's kind of brutal. So we actually are weak to this deck now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up an energy probably on the other Cubone in case I get the Marowak EX. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to evolve him yet though. We will do this. We are going to lose this guy, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. He did waste an Erica though, which is fantastic. And he has no energy loaded up. So he's got 70 now. That's fine. Because then I just retreat, and I don't really lose too much value because the energy requirement is so minimal. Okay, so that's fine. Okay. So now I can't get the Marowak EX online though, which kind of sucks if I'm being honest. So now we're going to have to rely on the Sandslashes. So, okay, it's Farfetch. I would have either the Sandshrew, but it is what it is. We'll go like this. And we'll just start hitting in. I'm really waiting for this Giovanni to get that like breakpoint. See, like, this deck was so aggressive that he had to use an Erica and had to use a potion on the Victory Bell, which he would have wanted to save for the Ivysaur. So the cool thing is I can start attacking in like crazy. Even if he has Ericas, I think I still might be able to win this. Okay, so this is good. We get the Sandshrew. We load it up. Oh no, it's the other Farfetch. I have made some adjustments. No, I need to save it for the other Sandshrew, right? So, again, we still don't need the Giovanni. So he might just get we might get a concede here. Unless he top deck, that would be insane. Erica, okay. That's 60, no potion. Oh no, it's 70, sorry. Man, this guy's holding on to hope here, man. This is insane. Okay, so this is make it or break it moment, because if he gets the Ivysaur or the Venusaur, I just lose. So at this point, what do I do? Put it here. We will use it now. We can put you down too. And we will hit for 50. And if he gets the Venusaur, we just lose. Oh my god, he's for sure gonna get it. Or at least another basic is what he needs. Okay. And now I wasted my Giovanni, which is super bad. But he has to retreat, right? What I need is a Sabrina in case he retreats. That's what I need. And I have 1 in 3 shot of getting it, so 3% chance here. Okay. I get a Giovanni, which is fine. Okay. So we take him out, and now we still have to take him out, but if he gets the Ivysaur, I'm kind of screwed here, to be honest, because he's just going to be able to load up faster and take me out quicker. Okay, so that means no Venusaur, right? Because he played a Pokeball. Now I need the Sabrina. Now I have a 50% chance in Sabrina. So he's going to retreat again, probably. Yep. Put an energy back on Ivysaur in hopes of... Oh no, not even. So I have no more Giovanni, which super duper sucks. But I do have a 1. Come on, man. We gotta get this going here. There's the Sabrina. Here we go. Sabrina and concede. Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry those battles were so short, but for the deck building, guys, I like to do no more than 3 battles. Let me know what you thought of this starting deck. If you have a better starting deck, let me know in the comments below. As always, like, subscribe, and share if you can, and keep cooking.